What's up, everybody? It's Coach. I got a very exciting video
FOG Andrew here from the Family of Gamers. Welcome, more gamers, to an exciting, awesome episode. We got Coach here in this... this is your video. Oh, my bad. I'm coming in for his video because this is probably an exciting video, at least for me.
Just because it's your birthday, I'm going to let it slide this time.
All right, you know what?
Well, it is your birthday.
It is,
and on the second, which is... Goblins are in the companion app.
Yes. So if you guys don't know, so Mantic's got their vault for all 3D printing files, and then they have the companion app, which has you can make your lists and everything in there. They've been doing elite lists the past couple of months, or theme list, or whatever you want to call them. Theme lists.
Elite theme lists.
Yeah, okay. Sure. They've been doing that for the last couple of months. They've done 3 so far, and it's time for the 4th one. And I'm super excited for this one because this one is all goblins. And we did a battle report, which you can check out, Plague versus Marauders, and I basically took all goblins and maw beasts. Grunt bots, goblin snipers, and maw beasts.
And basically, you essentially, when you said you would like to see a list like this, I was told by somebody on the inside that when you said that, they wanted to say like, "Oh, don't worry, we're coming out with it," but it was a quiet thing. So
right.
we're gonna do that. We were saying that we've been saying for years, Matsudan and then Saphir and all sub factions.
Yeah,
we want goblins in Deadzone. We've wanted goblins in Deadzone.
I mean, they have goblins as their own faction in Kings of War, and you could take goblins with like.
With the Marauders.
Orcs and stuff like that in Kings of War. So, like... Right.
You could take them with ogres, too.
Do it with Deadzone.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I think the goblins should be on their own. I think it should be... I mean, there's nothing wrong with another horde army. Or maybe make them different, and these goblins are super, super kind of elite.
Yeah.
All right? But, without further ado, we're going to go over the list. We're going to break it down. I got Andrew here to give you your extra color commentary. All right, so here we go. The Nuts and Bolts Strike Team. This is straight from the companion app.
He's seen it. I have not. So this is my blind reaction here.
Well, somebody's got to, do the recon. So I like to do it ahead of time so I know what I'm talking about ahead of time. But this is Andrew's first reaction, like he said. So right now, it's a 200-point list. All these dudes are in there. And let's just get right to it. So we got Bolts. Now, Bolts was a leader 1 book ago. And he gave some stuff, whatever. But now he's I guess he's the leader of this. So it's Nuts and Bolts. I think Bolts is the dude. All right, Bolts is the dude. So he has Dismantle, Engineer, Life Support.
Bolts is the one in the Grunt Bot.
He's the Grunt Bot,
right?
Yeah, he's the Grunt Bot Gaffer, but I guess he's not anymore. So he has Dismantle, Engineer, Life Support, Recon of 6+. It's terrible. Attack 1. Tinkerer,
also kind of terrible.
Yeah, Tinkerer without borders is his splat. All right, so we'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll go over that.
So Dismantle gives you an extra. You find the weak spot in the in another mech or a vehicle.
Okay.
Engineer is good to have. I don't know why in this particular list you need an engineer. I guess because you just go. That's the lore behind it. Life support is awesome. All right, Recon really 6+. Yeah. TAC 1. I think they should be TAC 2.
Well, with a Recon of 6, it should be TAC 2.
TAC 2, I think so. Tinkerer out borders. Okay, so he moves on a 1 to 2. 5, 4, 5 across the board. Armor 2. 3 health points. Size 2. He's not really a huge thing, but size 2 comes in handy. 40 mil base. He has combined weaponry. So it's close combat. AP2, Frenzy 1, Tenacious. So what you've done is you've taken a Grunt Bot, put all this stuff together, and combined weaponry. Give it the better AP, Frenzy, and Tenacious.
Now, I do like that because, when I did check to see if these guys were on there, on the companion app, and I saw the combined weaponry. So I know the Gaffers, or the Grunt Bots in general, have 2 different ones. Right. So it's normally AP2 with Tenacious, and then the other one's AP1 with Frenzy 1. Now you have an AP2, Frenzy 1, and Tenacious all together in one thing.
Because he is also a leader, so he should have a little bit of cool stuff going on.
Right.
I like this, although I did like the other one when you needed to have AP2 whatever, but now you're getting it all in one.
Yeah, thing. I mean, but I'd rather just have it all together.
No, it is better. Okay, so I guess she ain't finna.
She ain't finna Firebottom.
Finna Firebottom, which is she has Evade and Hacker. Evade is good. Hacker, I guess, for those particular missions, which in the vault this month came with computers and terminals and stuff. So I guess if you're going to play the missions, you need a Hacker. All right, moves on 1 to 2, 5, 7, 6.
I assume these are the Goblins.
These are the Goblins.
So these are the Goblins here.
These are maybe the troops. I would consider troops.
Right.
Troops of this, even though
named troops.
Right. You're not. They're kind of taking the Force Org and kind of casting it out the window. But we're going to assume that these guys are the troops. 5, 7, 6.
I mean, troops. It says it on the side. Yeah. So
armor of nothing. 2 health points, size 1. She has a flamer, range 2. It burns 1 VP. All right.
So it's basically she's just a goblin flamer.
Right.
That's all it is.
See, now here's my thing.
And to be honest with you, I don't even really like flamers in general. I know it burns is a good rule, but still, it's like by the time I get up there to even use the flamer, they're gonna die. Right.
But the thing is to try to make that happen. Now, having evade is going to help. So when you get shot at, you have a better chance of moving into cover or whatever. And, hacker, whatever.
Right.
The thing is that the fight of 7. So I'm looking at the other goblins. They got a little bit better fight. My thing is a flamer is a range 2. Either give armor or survive, because the fight is so terrible, and you're probably never going to fight back. There's just no reason to it.
Right.
7 on an 8-sided dice is a little dicey.
Right.
So I think maybe survive or armor, something to give them a little bit so they can at least get one shot off. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
So and that seems to be a course throughout the whole thing here. So, but that is Fenna Firebottom. So let's move on to Crazy Gobby.
Okay.
And you know who Crazy Gobby is, right?
Who's that one?
It is an homage to Crazy Bobby.
Oh.
So Crazy Gobby. Get it? Get it? Wink, nudge, nudge.
I don't get it.
Yes, Crazy Gobby's Crazy Bobby. So he has aerial deployment, boom 2, evade, gas cloud, smoke, jump pack. Mm-hmm. All right. Moves on a 1 to 2, 5, 6. A little better than the flamer. 2 health points, size 1. It's got a pair of talons. This is a really cool model. Flying. It's got the smoke behind him, and he's got the 2 Wolverine claws out there, right? Close combat, AP2, Frenzy 1, Tenacious.
Okay.
All right, so.
Wow. So okay.
AP2, Frenzy 1. I'm sorry.
So he seems pretty good.
He seems okay.
He seems not too bad. I know the fight of 5.
5 and Frenzy 1
kind of iffy,
but you see,
but AP2 with Frenzy 1 on a fight of 5, like.
But you see, like a 5 is basically like that's a guy middle of the road.
Right.
That's pretty good. A 5 on an 8-sided dice.
Right.
So it's almost like 50-50.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's not bad.
A 5 fight with Frenzy 1 and AP2, it's really not bad.
Aerial deployment.
That's good.
Okay. Boom 2.
And then when he dies,
you get a boom 2, which
blow him up.
You blow him up. Gas cloud. So now you can drop the gas cloud. It's almost like when the Asterians changed. I thought that was a huge change. I thought it made the Asterians so much better. You can drop it before or after, and even when there is a opponent in the thing. So now you drop it, and say you guys are in combat. Now that won't stop you from fighting, but you won't get shot.
Right.
So I would suggest just as you're playing this, dropping smoke clouds everywhere, and they stay. 1 to 4 they stay. 5 to 8 they leave.
Right.
Pretty good. Jump pack. Now jump pack for me, people are like, a lot of the enforcers have jump packs, so it's not that good. When you're on that top one and you want to jump across, you can't just do that. But if you have a jump pack, you can. They are most underrated piece of equipment. I think it's great.
Jump packs are good.
Yeah. So Crazy Gobby.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I think Crazy Gobby is pretty good.
And it's good because it's starting to kind of round out the faction here.
Right.
All right.
Right.
So now we're gonna go to Clunk Sparkwrench. Boom of 5. Woo!
I like that.
Boom of 5.
I like that.
Also has evade. I like that too. Moves on a 1 to 2, 5, 7, 6. Armor 1. Ooh. All right. So now we got some armor. Size 1. Okay, Clunk has the biggest one, right? That's the one he's holding the big ball, the big bomb there.
Yeah.
Okay, range 2, frag 5, grenade, 1 use. So you're only going to chuck that one time. You're going to get one of them. All right. The little ones, range 3, blast, explosive, smoke. So to me, so the frag 5 is the only one really doing damage. You have only one. You have blast, smoke, explosive, smoke. So you could throw some people, but it's not going to cause any damage. Maybe getting off the objectives. Maybe getting off a building to fall, so they can get some falling damage as long as they're high up enough. Biggest one here. Okay. Boom 5 for him, not bad. All right. Frag 5 is pretty good. My only thing is this. Range 3, range 2, like I was saying before about the Fenna Firebottom, is that range 2, survive of 6, fight of 7. Okay, no armor. So now Clunk is getting armor 1, which is a lot better. Mm-hmm. Okay, but you got to get up close and personal, at least to get that big grenade going.
Right.
The little one's range 3, armor 1, survive of 6. It's tough. It's tough.
I mean, with Clunk and
Fenna?
No, with Clunk, I guess Fenna I don't really like, but Clunk and Crazy Gobby, obviously Crazy Gobby's a fighter. Clunk, I wouldn't mind getting up close because if he dies, it's gonna be a boom 5 anyway.
And it's only one VP. She's only one VP.
Right. So I mean, I'm not really opposed to, not really opposed to that. I guess
it seems like Fenna and Clunk are your two, kind of your fodder for this. I like to see that frag 5 go off, and you can make it bigger with one of the splat. So we'll get to that in a second. Not too bad. I love the model. Mm-hmm. All right. It's got like rockets on the back. Here's the thing, though. Check this out, right? So you have Crazy Bobby. He has evade and gas cloud smoke, so that he could drop it at any time. The little ones, range 3, you could do this. Say you get a shoot dice, right? Now that's just an inherent thing that he has, just like the Asterians. With the little ones here, the blast, and then when I used to, before they changed, for whatever reason, they changed the Veerman. I used to throw smoke. Remember? I used to throw smoke everywhere. And you can do that with Nameless.
Yeah.
I think throwing smoke everywhere with the Goblins, this helps mitigate their survive and makes them a little bit more, because they both have evade. So you just throw smoke everywhere,
right.
Blasting guys off. Right, Crazy Bobby before or after, whatever, drop some smoke. Don't let that go. The whole board should be full of smoke. Should be full of smoke. If you want, I'll even make it green smoke for you.
I mean, I agree with that, but I want to see how the rest of the list plays out, because if everybody else is shooting, then that's going to be tough for me.
But also, too, that gets you up. That can move you up into range.
Yeah, no, but then, I'm shooting. I'm still going to have to shoot through smoke.
Right.
So it's...
Well, but also, too, you're shooting through smoke. You're going to get the -1, but you can still shoot adjacent to smoke. All right? It's not terrible. This is good. Maybe the first few rounds, get up there.
Yeah.
Lay down.
Well,
let's say you're playing a Pathfinder heavy list. Okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that I get. But again, we have to go through the rest of the list because the only one that's really good with fighting is Crazy Gobby. Mm-hmm. So
right. All right. So here we go. Ugg the Hulk. Now, as you know, and we've said it many times, that all the Hulks are female.
Yes.
Because Georgie won't stand for it.
Yes.
So, the Ugg the Hulk is a named Hulk. All right? Moves on a 1-2, 4-5-4. The fight is better, because the regular Hulk is 6. Her fight is 5. So that's an improvement right there. Armor 1, 5 health points.
Yeah.
5 health points. All right? Size
6. How does that work?
I think that's a typo. That's got
to be a typo.
Yeah, I think they're size 3.
All right. Well, Clive, let us know down in the comments below if that's a typo.
Yeah, it probably is, but it's okay. It's okay. I digress. If it's size 6, though, that's fantastic. That would be something special. All right, you put them on
taking up 1.5 cubes.
Yeah, 1.5 cubes. So, all right. So
that's a big Hulk.
Yeah, that's a big Hulk. Hugh Cannon. range 12, AP 5 heavy. All right. Now, if you have a heavy weapon, it gives you a minus in combat. To mitigate that, you have the cannon smash. Close combat has knockback, but smash 1.
That's not bad.
So you're losing 1, but you're getting 1.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. That
makes sense. That's a good way around that. I've been saying for years, if you have the heavy weapon, why do you have to, like, why can't somebody hit you over the head with it or punch you with it and stuff? I think this is a good thing. It's almost like having a bayonet.
Right.
You know, you use the thing as a weapon, you know, and I get it's heavy, it's bulky, you know, -1, but giving it smash 1 helps.
Right.
All right. So, yeah, Ugg, the new favorite Hulk.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you put the lipstick and rouge on it. All right. Here we go. Gritter Rocket Rider. So now this is the
one on the Maw
the
Beast.
dude on the Maw Beast.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So Gritter Rocket Rider. Okay. Missile launcher. Let's go through the stats. I'm sorry. Boom 2. Beast and Flighty. Okay, we're gonna have to see what
Flighty is a new thing.
Something
I guess.
new.
All right.
All right. It moves on a 1 to 3 because it is a Maw Beast.
Yeah.
All right. Range of 5, fight of 4, survive of 5. So I guess the Maw Beast is fighting.
Yeah, makes sense.
All right. No armor, 3 health points. I guess it's the Rider and the Maw Beast.
Gritter has a missile launcher while riding a freaking Maw Beast.
He has 2 actually.
Is it 2?
It's 2.
Yeah. I like that model too. I do like that model.
It is
That's
2.
awesome.
It is 2. Yeah. So I got some missile launcher, range 5, explosive, frag 3, 2 VPs. What's not to love? Okay, so now
we just got to see what Flighty is.
Yeah.
When we get to it,
we'll roll down. Let me see something here though. We are missing someone.
Who?
We're missing the Maw Beast. It's not on the list, so I don't know where it is, but we'll check that.
All right.
A little bit. Yeah, the Maw Beast, the one that's in the.
Oh, it's by itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so it's not on the list. I don't know. Maybe
it's all right. We'll cut to it after.
Just if it is. Zin Skull Shot. This is your sniper. All right.
All
1
right.
to 2.
Give me something good here.
5, 7, 6.
Okay.
2 health, 2 hit points.
All right.
Survivor 1. Size 1. I'm sorry. Sniper rifle, range 8, sniper scope, 2 VPs.
All right.
Shoots
So
on 5.
basically,
Goblin sniper.
Goblin sniper. All right. But with hacker, thank God they gave this
It does
Goblin
have,
sniper.
It does
sniper
have evade.
hacker.
It does have evade where you can move.
But hacker though, that will just help me in the long run.
I think in those missions where you have to hack something.
The missions that we don't play.
Pretty much.
All right.
So
next up.
Oh,
what? Oh, I guess it's on the other page. There's more.
Okay. All right.
Is that it?
Yes. So here's
something's happening. Here.
Something's happening. Nuts. All right. Hopefully you can see this because I can't scroll up anymore. It's dismantle fire control and it's the walker. So now you have this is your stunt bot.
Yeah.
All right. Moves on 1 to 2, range 5, 5, 5, 5 across the board. Armor 3, 5 health points, size of 4. So now you're starting to get a little bit of beef in there. All right.
Yep.
You have a Hue cannon, range 12, AP 5. Thermal cannon, range 4, AP 1. And cannon smash, knockback and smash. So it's basically the same thing that the Ugg the Hulk has, right? Go ahead.
I'm a little confused here.
Okay.
So it has the Hue cannon and the thermal cannon. Why would I ever use a thermal cannon?
Yes, I'm glad you said that because you have fire control, which means
because you can shoot both.
Right. So now,
all right.
Let's say you have.
So you could shoot with the Hue cannon.
Right. Let's say.
Let me get another shot off with the thermal cannon.
It is situational because you're shooting the thermal cannon range 4. But then you can shoot across the board at range 12.
Right. Okay.
That's why.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with stunt boxes.
No. They're
fantastic.
This is nice. Okay.
So
and 5s across the board too.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
Smash.
But you see that's okay.
Yeah.
To me, that's okay.
Good. Yeah.
Armor 3, 5 health points.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Armor 3.
All right. Let's see what the deal is here.
There you go. There's more stuff.
So Nyx Shadowclaw.
Yep.
Fetch and...
Well, we got to get to it. Those are the last 3.
Okay.
We got a lot of dudes.
I know. I didn't realize there were so many dudes.
Me too. I was saying where they are, and they were on the second page.
Okay.
All right, Nyx Shadowclaw. Agile, Evade, Ink Sac, and Stealthy.
Ink Sac.
Yeah.
Okay. And Stealthy. All right. What is going on?
All right, so let's go 5, 4, 5. 2 health points. Size of 1. All right. You got Ripper Talons. All right. Close combat, Tenacious.
All right.
All right. Fights on a 4.
Looks like there might be a typo here on the PDF.
Okay, what?
Well, it just says R. So, I mean, unless, that's the only thing.
I think
might be a typo for the download of the PDF, but that's fine.
I think, because he has just the 1 Ripper Talon. Does have a gun, though. It does have a gun in the...
well, it has a shoot stat, so...
No, what I'm saying, it has a gun in the model, so maybe...
So, it might be a typo in the Goblin in the PDF download of the list.
Listen, fights on a 4, AP 1, not bad.
Yeah.
All right. Ink Sac, Stealthy, you're not going to get a clear shot. Evade, Agile and Evade. Ink Sac. So I'm assuming that's like with the nameless, you drop an Ink Sac and it makes smoke. So there again is smoke, but it works for I guess her, because you don't want her to get shot at.
Right.
Although she is stealthy. All right. So here we go. Let's look at Fetch. Boom, 4. Beast and Evade. 2, 3. Fight on a 4. Survive a 4. No shoot stat, obviously. No armor. 2 health points. Size 4.
Something's going on with the companion app. Something's going on.
Size 4. That's a big...
That's definitely a typo. Because that would make no sense.
Well,
but besides that, it seems like it's just a normal Maul Beast in there.
Yeah, with the boom on the back. So I don't mind this so much. Yeah. All right, so basically it's that. I don't mind taking these guys. And then 8 ticks, Shrill Shatter. Evade Hacker. Moves on a 1 to 2. 5, 7, 6. 2 health points, size 1. Just your basic shotgun, range 3. Another thing we were saying, survive and fight is so bad, but the range is terrible.
Just another fodder guy in there.
All right, so now we have our special orders.
Okay, now I'm gonna read them because I want to read them. Okay, this is the thing with the theme list is the specialized operations. Okay, so basically how it works is after deciding which scenario to play, but before recon rolls, choose one of the following army-wide special rules. So first we have strength in numbers. Every model in this strike team has the Headstrong and Horde keywords as long as half of your strike team by model count remains on the battlefield. Okay, not too bad. Horde, I guess, is okay. I mean, you
get a lot of pluses.
Yeah, but I mean, there's not really many guys in there that I would want to get into combat. You know what I mean? Unless I just throw like the shotgun guy and the flamer in there.
Headstrong is good because you can roll to stand up.
Right. So I mean, okay, not too bad. Gits and Wits. Models with the evade keyword may either reroll a single survive die or use the standard evade keyword effect after being targeted by a shoot action. Not too bad. Decide before any dice are rolled. In addition, when they are surviving as part of an assault action and are neither killed nor pinned, they may move into an adjacent cube without triggering any further assault. So that's okay. I like that. So the goblins are, like what? You know what I mean? So then we have Goblin versus Goliath. When rolling to fight or survive in assault or to survive against an opposed range attack, if the enemy model involved is a larger size than the friendly model, this model gains a +1 die modifier.
Not bad.
Okay, I like that. That's probably my favorite so far. More explosives. We need more explosives.
This is what I was talking about.
Any friendly active model triggering boom may do so as a free action. If triggered this way, the attack gains AP1. Either bolts or nuts may receive the following optional equipment: rockets, range 3, frag 3, grenade 1 use. Okay, so that might be my favorite. I mean, listen, the Goblin versus Goliath, that's not too bad, getting an extra dice there. But I think that the theme of this is the what do you call it? The explosions. So going with the boom as a free action and then giving rockets to nuts or bolts, I think that's awesome.
May trigger boom, may do so as a free action.
As a free action. So you just run in there and just blow them up, basically. That's awesome.
I think that's it. But I think if you're in the cube and you're in combat, I think you could blow yourself up too. Like you say, let's say you're fighting something and it's going
down
south.
It's going south.
And it's like, okay, it's my turn. Really? Okay, I'm going to try to fight you and then I'm going to explode.
Right.
All right.
Now, the other leader rule, so Flighty is a leader rule then.
Okay.
If Gritter rolls 1 or more 8 results when rolling for frag, he scatters 1 cube after resolving the attack. Okay.
Mm-hmm. He scatters 1 cube.
So I guess he, like, kind of, like jumps back or something. Yeah, right.
Dips, yeah. So now here's your splat.
Tinkerer Without Borders. Spend a special order result for the active model to use the augmented keyword on all of its attacks until the end of the round. Whilst under this effect, the active model gains boom 2 or raises the value by 2 if it already has this keyword. So then you can have boom 7 on the on the one goblin. So that's pretty good. I like that. That's interesting. Tinker Without Borders. I mean, and then the rest of the stuff here is just the normal
the basic rules. Those are the new rules.
The normal stuff here. So
augmented I'm not too crazy about.
Yeah, no, I remember that was in one of the other ones, right?
Yeah, it wasn't Arias.
Yeah.
Also the it's basically augmented is like charged for the Veerman.
Right.
The Volt Chasers, which I actually like those guys.
Yeah.
I did use it, but I never made a save.
Right.
All right, but that's the whole list. So that is the whole Goblin list, elite lists. I'm gonna throw it to Andrew, the birthday boy, and see what he thinks because he's a Goblin fanatic.
So I like it. I like the boom. I like all the frag stuff, the blowing up the stuff. The goblins actually seem pretty good, like on their own, instead of just being a sniper and then it's garbage like in the Marauder list.
Right.
Not too bad. Crazy Gobby seems good. The Flamer and the Shotgun guy is like whatever. They're just kind of just throw them out there, but they're goblins. You kind of would expect that. But also for a named character themed elite list, they should be pretty good, but I get it. Just hoard out the goblins. The splats are good. The specialized operations are good. I like the last two, adding a dice or the other one. So those are pretty good.
Boom 7.
Yeah, basically those are cool. Other than that, it's just.
Well, I look at it this way, right? So you have a lot of shooting. You got combat. Obviously, combat's not going to be fantastic because they're goblins. Yeah. One guy fights on a 5 with Frenzy and Tenacious.
Right.
Not bad. Also with AP. So
right.
Things can happen. You're taking a grunt bot and the stunt bot. Right. That's what you have to remember too.
Right.
So you got 2 heavy hitters in there. All right.
I mean, I could still do that with a regular list anyway.
No, I'm just saying,
like that's not that's not even what I care about.
But they're in the elite list. That's what I'm saying.
No. I get that.
A grunt bot and a stunt bot in an elite list.
Right, and I agree with you with that. But the elite list should be like the theme of the elite list is that these are things that I can't take. So I mean, I can take a Gruntbot Gaffer and then take a Stuntbot and then whatever I want in between, but everything else in the elite list is all goblins, new models, not only new models, but new stats for them. Make them a faction or put them just in the Marauder so I can take actual goblins.
I think to make them a whole new faction.
Right, but that's what I want. But that's what
3 leaders.
I know, but that's what
stuff,
that's what I dream for.
That's
but
that's
they don't want me. They don't want that to happen. Nobody likes goblins besides me.
I think they just do it to piss you off.
I guess so. Hashtag bring back Rebs.
And also just for you English guys in America, pissed off means you're angry. So also. You have a lot of smoke, you have evade, you have agile, you have stealthy, you have smoke, you have these big guys, you have all this really cool stuff.
Right.
it is a good, well-rounded thing, I think, here. But you have to look at it this way too. While you're playing this, you have to look to their strengths, which is the shooting, aerial deployment for crazy gob, things like that. You have a stunt bot with fire control. Get him somewhere he's got to be. Use bolts in a proper way.
Right.
Use nuts, nuts and bolts. And then when nuts shoots somebody, you got to say got him. So just look to their strength. If you think this is a force of running up and wrecking face and killing people, it is not that type of force. It's a little bit more of a finesse force, a little bit shooting, taking over objectives, maybe taking objectives, dropping smoke, dropping an ink sack, stuff like that. Right. So I think that's what it is. I think that's what they're going for. It's a little bit more of this is a veteran Deadzone players list as opposed to somebody just getting into the game.
Oh yeah. Also, I feel like all the theme lists.
Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing a little bit more than just throwing dice on the table and whatnot. But I like it. This is the last 2 weeks, the last 2 months, I'm sorry, have been better. The vault itself this month is fantastic. I did a review of it. All good stuff in it. It's basically Armada and Sci-Fi, which is here. Last month was good. I'm making a whole list of combat peacekeepers and enforcers. So the vault gives you a lot of versatility. What we do say, though, I know the guys are watching this, and we really appreciate that you do watch this, and you give us a lot of great feedback, and I appreciate it. Let's make a goblin list. You guys got it. You know what? Make a whole goblin faction. Make it the first faction through the vault. And if somebody doesn't have a vault and they need stuff printed up, get a friend that does like what he does. Hey, I need goblins printed up. And then he tells me, and I have to print up goblins. So.
Or call Coach, and he could print you up some goblins.
Maybe. But anyway, so without further ado, we hope you like this. I'm glad that Andrew came in. I like working with the original OG OGs. But it's always good to have this. Going to get this list on the table.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to get it to the table.
I've given Andrew carte blanche to pick because he will be running the first elite list that he's going to play. I'm going to play the opposition. He's going to tell me what he wants to play. I think we should keep that a secret until the battle report comes out. But I'm telling you now, I'm bringing blood and fire. I'm not taking it easy because if you are an elite list, you gotta bring the pain.
I agree with that. Do I think the goblins stand a chance against your super hot fire? Absolutely not. But you'll have to wait and see until before the battle report.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Yeah, I think the goblins can do it if you use it the right way. Smoke, all this good stuff. Like don't worry about combat. Obviously, I'm going to try to get you into combat, mitigate that from happening. But
we'll see. So videos on the screen you can check out. Linktree in the description that has all of our social media, podcasts, Patreon, Discord, all that stuff. Check it out in the description, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Thanks for checking us out.
Why'd you say that? That was very awkward.